In the desert, among ancient stones and whispers of time, stands a monument built by hands long gone, a perfect shape, or so we thought. But look closer, and you'll see it. Something's wrong. Something's missing. Not underground, not hidden inside, but right at the very top. What did the ancients place there? And why is it no longer there? They say the Great Pyramid of Giza is the last standing wonder of the ancient world. But is it really complete? Because if you look closely at the top, you'll see something strange. A flat surface, a missing tip. And for thousands of years, no one has been able to agree on what used to be there. A capstone? A golden peak? Something sacred? Or maybe something we were never meant to find? Let's ask a question no one talks about. What was on top of the Great Pyramid, and why is it missing? When most people imagine the Great Pyramid, they picture a smooth triangle rising into the sky, but in reality, it doesn't have a sharp point. It ends abruptly. A flat platform, around 9 meters wide. You can even see tourists standing on it in old photos. It's not a design. It's not a viewing deck. It's a mystery. Something used to be there. But today, it's gone. The question is, what? One popular theory is that the pyramid had a capstone, a final block placed at the top. Some believe it was made of solid gold, shining under the sun, visible for miles. Others think it was a pyramidion, a small pyramid-shaped stone covered in electrum, a blend of gold and silver. Ancient texts from Herodotus mention the pyramid's surface once shone like the sun. Could the top have been the brightest part of all? And if so, what happened to it? Egypt is over 4,500 years old. The Great Pyramid has stood through earthquakes, wars, invasions, and looting. Many of its original casing stones, the smooth, polished limestone covering the structure, were stripped away over centuries to build other structures. Could the capstone have met the same fate, removed by conquerors, stolen, broken by natural disaster? Or was it never there to begin with? In ancient Egyptian culture, the pyramid had powerful symbolism. Its shape represented the sun's rays reaching the earth. The point at the top, that was the sacred connection between heaven and humanity. So if the top is gone, is that just missing stone or missing meaning? Some scholars believe the missing piece was intentionally left out, a symbol of incompleteness, of the unreachable, of the divine. Like saying, we can build up to the sky, but never touch it. Of course, where there's mystery, there's myth. Some conspiracy theories claim the pyramid once held something beyond stone, an ancient energy source, a crystal transmitter, a lost technology, removed to keep us from knowing the truth. Others say the top contained secret inscriptions, knowledge from a forgotten civilization. There are even theories that Napoleon's army removed the capstone and took it back to France. No evidence supports these claims. But then again, no one has proof of what was there either. And that's the perfect place for mystery to live. In recent years, some engineers and historians have tried to reconstruct what the capstone might have looked like. Computer models, ancient texts, and comparisons with other pyramids in Egypt suggest it may have been a small, precisely cut stone block, no more than a meter tall. In 1999, a group even tried to place a replica capstone on top of the pyramid, but the mission failed due to political and logistical problems. Even today, the idea of finishing the pyramid sparks controversy. Some say it would dishonor history. Others believe it would restore glory. But maybe the pyramid was never meant to be finished. Maybe the missing tip is exactly what makes it powerful. Think about this. The Great Pyramid has stood for over 4,000 years. It survived floods, earthquakes, human greed, and time itself. And yet, the part we're most unsure about is the top, the final piece. It's as if the ancient builders left us a puzzle, a question with no answer, a gap to remind us how little we truly know. In the end, The missing tip might not be about stone at all. It might be about humility, about reminding us that no matter how high we build, some things are meant to remain unknown. So next time you look at the Great Pyramid, don't just admire what's there. Think about what's not and ask yourself, was it lost or was it never there at all? And if it was never there, what does that say about us? Unasked Midnight, the place where forgotten questions come to light.